Did you know that world interest rates are at an all-time high? The global economy is witnessing a shift that's not seen often. Major central banks are preparing to normalize monetary policies and raise interest rates in response to surging oil and food costs. The terminal interest rates, or the high point of the interest rate cycle, are a topic of concern. This information is according to a Reuters report from March 2023. It's not just about the interest rates. Inflation plays a significant role too. The value of currencies over time is determined by long-term inflation differentials. The peak interest rate will reflect a central bank's willingness to tolerate inflation. So what does this mean for you and me? Well, the value of our money is influenced by factors such as relative growth, interest rates, fiscal policies, and geopolitical events. In fact, the Bank of America predicts that the US dollar will strengthen in the short term, but weaken in the long term due to higher inflation rates. This is a testament to how inflation affects the relative competitiveness of an economy and its businesses abroad, thus impacting exchange rates. This is not just about the US, though. A Reuters poll of economists suggests that persistently high inflation will be a major concern for the global economy this year. The global economy is projected to slow to 4.3% growth in 2023, down from the previous forecast of 4.5% due to higher interest rates and living costs. The U.S. Federal Reserve has signaled its intention to raise rates, while the Bank of England and the Bank of Canada are also expected to hike rates. However, the European Central Bank and the Bank of Japan are expected to keep rates unchanged until the end of next year. The emerging market central banks are waiting for cues from the Fed while dealing with their own economic challenges. So, what does this all mean? It means that the world is gearing up for a period of high interest rates and inflation. This could potentially affect everything from the cost of your groceries to the value of your investments. As we navigate this economic shift, it's crucial to stay informed and make educated decisions. To summarize, world interest rates are at an all-time high due to a combination of factors like surging oil and food costs, inflation, and changes in monetary policies by major central banks. The US dollar is expected to strengthen in the short term, but weaken in the long term due to higher inflation rates. The global economy is projected to slow down due to higher interest rates and living costs. Lastly, major central banks like the US Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, and the Bank of Canada are expected to raise rates, while others like the European Central Bank and the Bank of Japan are expected to maintain their rates. All these factors are set to shape the global economy in the coming months and years. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.